It's always a pleasure coming back just to take images and share with everyone the beauty of the ocean. My name is Anthony Ochieng Onyango. I am a wildlife photographer from Nairobi, Kenya. Today, we are going to Kisite-Mpunguti Marine National Park, which is one of the best places to photograph sea life in Kenya. The reserve is found off the south coast of Kenya and around the islands of Kisite and Mpunguti, and is Kenya's largest protected marine habitat. It is home to about 250 different species of fish, more than 50 types of corals, as well as sea turtles, dolphins, and much more. So Kisite-Mpunguti is one of the marine national parks in Kenya and one of the high biodiversity parks in Kenya. So it's mostly loved by so many people for diving. The reason why I love Kisite is that it was the first time I ever dived or even swam. And at that time, I didn't know much about the oceans, but the first time I went underwater, I saw the beauty of the corals and the fish. It's always a pleasure coming back just to take images and share with everyone the beauty of the ocean. Today we're gonna see what types of corals are there or fish you're gonna find. I'm looking forward to seeing probably the stone corals, the snappers, the sea cucumbers, and just see the beautiful structures of the coral landscape. This is a school of the red-eye fish, also known as the moon-tailed bull's-eye. What is so interesting about this particular fish is that when they turn red, they're actually showing that there is a predator around. And they use these colors to camouflage into the coral. That is just something that is amazing to see when you're underwater. And you can get images in the red color and in the silver color. The sweetleaf fish are just amazing fish when you see them underwater. And you can see their colors, the yellow and spotted black just makes them beautiful, but some of them actually have striped black colors. And there are over 30 species of this particular fish. The reason they are known as sweet lips is because of their thick lips, which are bright yellow on this particular species. Sea cucumbers are much easier to capture than fish because they don't move so fast. These slow-moving echinoderms crawl along the ocean floor, feeding on tiny particles of organic matter like algae, planktons, waste materials. They act like natural vacuum cleaners of the sea. We may not have seen any today, but this park is famous for its turtle population. Green and hawksbill turtles are usually spotted a short boat ride from where we are today. It is also home of two species of dolphins, the bottlenose and the humpback dolphins, which are both residents year-round. When I come to sites like this, I want to see beauty, but I find devastating massive coral bleaching. This is because the water is getting warmer. And when the water gets warmer, the corals start getting stressed. And when they get stressed, they remove these algae that give them the color and nutrients. It's a bit scary, but again, I need to tell that particular story. And taking pictures and sharing that story is very important. But there is a hope, because there are conservationists who are working to actually actively restore reefs by growing resilient corals in nurseries and then transplanting them onto damaged reefs. This just gives a glimpse of hope for the future of our oceans. So the ocean to me is a peaceful place, and it allows me to just tell stories of biodiversity beyond the land that everybody knows about. But it was beautiful. I'm happy there were some fishes in most of the corals that we thought were depleted. But at least we still have life, even if the corals was bleached. Yeah. When it comes to the ocean, not so many Africans have had a chance to even dive or even come closer to the beaches. So when you share these particular images, there's so much wow in the faces of Africans in how beautiful these images are. And I kept on doing this to show them how beautiful the ocean is and how useful it is, and we need to conserve it. But there's so much happening underwater. If you want to learn some of the techniques I used to getting these photos today, you can watch the episode on BBC Earth's YouTube channel.